What's going on then, guys? It's your boy Ben Gregson, or Dilemma here, coming at you with the second video of the day. I wasn't intending on making this video, but I just played a game, and I wanted to show said game, because said game is absolutely insane. So I actually lost RPS here, and my opponent made me go first. So the opening hands are Fossil Dig, Ghost Ogre, and Snow Rabbit, 1-for-1, Colt Wing, and Minstrel. So we open 2 garnets, but the rest of our hand is complete gas, so it's completely fine. Versus Ash, Thoroughblade, Barrage, Whiptail, Ram. So like 4 zoos and an Ash. So we activate 1-for-1, 1-for-1 gets negated. We activate Fossil Dig, normal summon Oviraptor, send Misk, use Misk, summon Jirac and we're off to the races, boys. So we summon Hulk effect summon 001. And we're going to do the Karakuri combo. But something happens during the Karakuri combo that I'll explain, that made things slightly more difficult. So it's a party every week, baby. 001 tokens, Colt Wing, party every week, baby number 2, 001, Librarian, Burrito summon. So we draw Zefra. So like we're getting closer. We draw Quick Draw Synchron. You've all seen this combo a million times. Now, we draw the level 3, which means we can't actually make Boral Savage. So we make the 9. 9 summons the 1. Summon Croc. So because I can't take the line where I do make Boral Savage, I opt to make Croc, and this is something you should be doing. I opt to make Croc, that way I get 2 draws to try and increase my odds of getting to the Zefra combo. So I have a minimum of BFD 9 pillars, and also if I draw cards like Emergency Teleport, or any level 3 tuner extender, I can still do the standard board, right? So I activate Zefra after my opponent scoops, because he sees Pendulum cards on top of the combo I originally did. He makes me go first again, and unfortunately, this game's really unfortunate. So my opening hand is Prince Minstrel, Colt Wing and Minstrel, once again glued to my hand, as well as evenly matched in Ghost Spell. Obviously, I don't know what deck he's on, so Ghost Spell just happens to be there, right? Versus Thoroughblade, Whiptail, Dark Ruler No More, Dimension Shifter, and Tenki. This is the one card I'm actually scared of, as far as hand traps are concerned, with this new list, because we play so many extenders. So what I've started doing is actually siding Lancia going first, and you'll see that in game 3. So normal Prince, he activates Lancia, I crap myself and pass, he normal summons Thoroughblade, makes a Borbo, and it's just basically Zeus control from this point. Because I haven't got that many extenders in my opening hand, and I've drawn cards like evenly matched in the hand traps, makes things slightly harder to play. We draw Quick Draw for turn, I'll just set a Colt Wing, my opponent's Henkies, grabs a Thoroughblade. Then uses the Zeus and kills my... I don't know why he didn't Zeus before the Tenki, but it happens. Normal summon Thoroughblade, make Chakanine, I bell the Chakanine, because I might as well bell something. Makes Vespinato, swings for 55. I draw Misk for turn, so I might be able to play through this. So if I Quick Draw discarding Minstrel, there's a chance he just like Zeus kills the Quick Draw, because he's scared of me having a normal summon, or I go Quick Draw, discard Misk, normal summon Minstrel, and that also just gets eaten by Zeus. So unfortunately my hand just gets eaten by Zeus due to lack of like good extenders. Like if Minstrel was just like a 1-card combo to get me there, like he had Ash in his hand, right, so it didn't matter. But yeah, anyway, we move to game 3, and we play Does My Opponent Have a Hand Trap? Because playing this deck's like playing Landmine or Minesweeper, if you guys ever remember. You just kind of like, you randomly click and hope there isn't a mine there. And there's several mines in our opponent's hand. Ash, Gamma Seal, Dark Ruler, Triple Tactics Talent. His hand versus a combo board would completely break it. Emphasis on would. Also, the Dragon Shrine in my hand, I sided out Darkworm. And I feel really stupid about it now, but I sided out Darkworm. I left it, so I always side it out going second. I side out the 2 shrines, the Foolish, the Darkworm, Ogre, and Teleport for 6 other cards. But I, like, kept a shrine in for some reason. My brain just wasn't on, I don't think. So normal summon Neptivus. He doesn't ash the Dragoon's engrave, which means I am free to have a field day. Dragoon had Minstrel. Minstrel effect. And I look at Homie's hand and I'm like, holy crap. So if this Dragon Shrine was live, I 100% won this game for free, right? Because I can get to counter trap, like, everything. But we are going to be doing the Karakuri combo for free. And we're just going to see where our draws get us, right? Because the upside to playing this in comparison to standard combo is as long as we can get to the Zefra scale, we beat Dark Ruler no more, and we beat cards like Tactics. So, in theory, this is still winnable, despite our opponent's hand being absolute gas and just missing, like, a Whiptail. So, Colt Wing, it's a party every day 4, I think, at this point. Librarian, Burrito. Time to see what the draws are. So, first draw is Ash. I activate Oracle now. It's important to activate your search spells early on, just because you don't want to be drawing the Zefra cards if you already have ways to them. So, just activate an Oracle here to fetch the Zefrath out of our deck. Use the Zefrath to fetch the Zefrany. And then we just need to draw a low scale, pretty much. Or, like, another Zefrath. Or Providence, or any number of other things. So we draw Fossil Dig, that's an extender. Which means we can make Croc instead of making the second Barabu. Draw again. Draw Emergency Teleport. Double click, because my mouse is awful. MDL, and then we draw new Raxi, which means I can summon 2 Zefrany to play around the Gamma Seal in his hand. So then we make Barabu. Barabu summons the level 3. Additional normal summon for the level 1. Make Croc, draw 2, we draw another Ash, that doesn't really matter. And we also draw Zefra Providence, which means we can get to Divine Strike, which means we have 2 counter traps. Providence, Search, Divine Strike, Skills, Aphraxi, Pendulum, Summon, both the dudes. Search 9 Pillars. Set 9 Pillars, set Divine Strike, discard the Ash at the end of the turn. And our opponent draws a turn, draws Whiptail. So, in the draw phase, I Shotgun Calamities. Calling Earth, because I know he's on Zoo. So he has to deal with True King of all Calamities, Boral Savage, which, spoiler alert, I just let get negated with Dark Ruler. Divine Strike, 9 Pillars, a Zefra War, Ash Lancia. So, draw phase, activate Dark Ruler, I just let that resolve, that's completely fine. Activate Desires, we're going to Ash here. Tactical Talents, affect the Zefrany, add our copy of, attempt to add War, he ashes, and then he normal summons Whiptail, asks if it's okay, I say that's completely fine, and like, Dryden doesn't do anything because he's still just dealing with Zefra Divine Strike. He can't kill this because he can't attack, and this Gamma Seal does literally nothing because if he Gamma Seals anything on this board, he's just giving me more damage. So, like, in theory, Gamma Sealing over Calamities and making a Trident might help him live, but because Divine Strike's set, that isn't an option. Like, in comparison to standard combo, this deck just puts a lot of combo decks to shame, just because it deals with all the big break-your-board cards so much easier than all the other decks because of the consistency to add counter traps. Like, not only are you ending on VFD Savage, there's a backup to it every single time, which is so insane. So that's going to be it for the video, guys. If you did enjoy, please remember to hit the like button. Giveaways on my previous upload today, the video before this. If you want to take part, it's a giveaway for a 3-day donation code. Make sure you comment on this video or the other video. And also, I can check if you're subbed, and if you're not subbed, you're not entered. So make sure you subscribe to the channel. Let's get me to 700 subs by the end of the month, hopefully. Really hope you enjoyed the video. It's been your boy BangerXen or Dilemma YGO. Stay hydrated and have an absolutely fantastic day, everybody. Zefra best deck, by the way.